Hello and welcome to FPL Rare. In this video I'm going to discuss basically everything that's been trending this game week and possibly help you answer all your FPL questions heading into game week 4. I am going to discuss the popular transfers, then touch a bit on the wildcard and then end the video with the captaincy decision. Let's dive in. The return of Cristiano Ronaldo has made Manchester United the centre of attention for FPL managers and for the entire football world. As of now, Ronaldo is the most transferred in player this game week while Bruno Fernandes is the most transferred out. I believe managers are replacing Bruno with budget midfield options like Jota and Ferran Torres in order to fund the Ronaldo transfer. I 100% agree with these transfers as Bruno's stats without penalties are very awful. He has created only 6 big chances in his last 24 matches, ranking him 21st among midfielders during this period. Excluding penalties, there are 13 midfielders with better expected goals than Bruno in this calendar year. As for Cristiano Ronaldo, he is leading the chats for expected points over the next 4 fixtures. I think every manager should have him whether he starts against Newcastle or not. Newcastle have a very leaky defense and I feel like this is the perfect fixture for Ronaldo to punish his doubters. There are some strong arguments supporting rotating premium options based on fixtures, but I honestly think this is a mistake. I mean, I just did Salah to Son last game week and it didn't turn out as expected. Both got 10 points and now I'm planning to bring back the Egyptian. That's 2 transfers wasted. I'm lucky there won't be team value lost, but that won't always be the case going forward. Now let's talk about Wolves. Will they start to capitalise on the chances that they have been creating? Wolves are actually 4th on expected goals scored and yet they still haven't scored a single goal this campaign. But that's about to change as they start this run of easier fixtures. Adama Traore and Raul Jimenez will be great differentials going forward. Nelson Semedo is their best defensive asset as he has created the most chances among their defenders despite playing 1 game less. Arsenal vs Norwich. I expect plenty of goals in this fixture. Arsenal have been awful and they will see this fixture as an opportunity for them to bounce back. Norwich will look at Arsenal's form and think they could get a result at the Emirates. I predict a 4-2 scoreline with Aubameyang being heavily involved in those goals. He definitely is a shout for this game week. But looking beyond this fixture, I don't think it's worth it investing in Arsenal players. They might fail to keep a clean sheet or score while away at Brighton and Burnley or even at home against Spurs. Sorry Arsenal fans, this is not what you want to hear, but it is the truth. Who is the best option between Greenwood, Jota, and Ferran Torres? Clearly the best option to own from these 3 is Jota. His expected goal involvement of 0.58 per 90 minutes is pretty close to that of Ferran Torres, and on top of that he also has better fixtures. Besides, there have been reports that Firmino will be out for the rest of this month and thus I believe Jota will be starting the next 3 matches. I doubt Ferran Torres will start all of their next 3 Premier League matches as Pep Guardiola might want him to be fully rested for the Champions League matches against Leipzig and PSG. In addition to that, Manchester City's fixtures are not the best currently. As for Greenwood, the addition of Ronaldo poses a lot of uncertainties on him. How will his new role in the team affect his FPL returns? Will he be shooting quite often as he's used to? Or will his minutes be reduced to accommodate the likes of Martial and Cavani? Such questions remain unanswered going into this game week. There are other cheaper midfielders that could match Jota's points over the next 4 game weeks. They include Raphinha, Adama Traore, Benrahma and Ismaila Sarr. I am using 4 game weeks as I believe about 50% of managers will wildcard in game week 8. Raphinha is the best option for those who have an active wildcard. He has matched Greenwood's stats on total shots and chances created despite facing tougher opponents, and now 6 of his next 8 fixtures have a difficulty rating of only 2. Though he won't play against Liverpool as the Brazilian FA have asked FIFA to apply the 5-day ban ruling. This doesn't change much as we did not expect him to get many points in this game. Getting him now on a wildcard is better than getting him in game week 5 as it will save you a transfer. Adama Traore is another name to keep an eye on. I am not half convinced that he can match Jota's returns, but I believe he will post decent numbers in their upcoming fixtures. A budget option that most people have overlooked is Ismaila Sarr. So far he has taken 8 shots, 4 of them being on target and also created 4 chances. If that's not convincing enough, there are high chances that Sarr will take the penalties now that Deeney has joined Birmingham City. His next 4 fixtures are quite awesome, and according to Fantasy Football Fix, he will score the most points among midfielders priced below 8 million during this period. So, should you be wildcarding now? And if so, which players should you be targeting? When to wildcard entirely depends on how your team is structured up and how many players you wish to have or to get rid of. If you urgently need to make 4 or more transfers, then you should activate your wildcard. I personally think every wildcard team should have Alexander-Arnold, Salah and Jota, Lucas Digne, Raphinha, Ismaila Sarr, Michail Antonio and obviously Cristiano Ronaldo. Other players that you can go for, but it's not a must to have them, include Reguilon, Jimenez and Calvert-Lewin. Now let's look at the captaincy decision. This week the captaincy decision is not as open as last week, where we had over 5 captaincy options. The obvious captain for this game week is Cristiano Ronaldo. Those who have him won't have to tinker over this. Albeit you have to wait for any signals that he will start and not just make a 10 minutes cameo. If he starts, I highly believe his teammates will ensure he gets at least a goal in order to bring a positive vibe to his reunion with Manchester United. If you don't have Ronaldo, then you should captain Bruno and hope for the best. If you don't have Bruno or Ronaldo, then you should just captain Salah. If you have none of these, then I am sorry for you. Guys, kindly help this channel grow by liking this video and then hitting that subscribe button. I wish you all the best with your transfers.